Oh, boy. Oh, boy. You're watching Two Friends. This friend is Marlon.
This friend is Liv.
And today we have a rewind reaction. So we are doing Lupe Fiasco'S The Cool.
From 2007. It's 14 years old.
So 19 songs, quite a longy, hour, 10 minutes.
Yes.
There's only one of these songs that we've heard.
Superstar, which is, I believe Lupe,
it
was
when I was
everywhere.
a teenager, yeah.
But I have heard a couple of Lupe products before. So I've heard Tetsuo and Youth, which came out like 5 or 6 years ago, which was really good. And the first one, which was Food and Liquor.
Right, but what year was that?
Food and Liquor was, I think, the year before this. I think it was 2006.
Right, okay. So we've got some interesting features, some people I've never heard of. But Snoop Dogg, because he's everywhere.
Yes.
Okay, so the first one is...
Baba says cool for the
You were so ready to say that.
They thought it was cool to burn crosses in your front lawn as they hung you from trees in your backyard. They thought it was...
Oh, gosh.
Bit dark.
Yeah, it's quite heavy. Is the whole album going to be heavy?
I don't know.
He thought it was cool to carry a gun in his classroom and open fire, Virginia Tech Columbine, stop the violence. They thought it was cool to tear down the projects and put up...
So I think this is, it sounds like a poem.
Yeah, it's like a spoken word poem.
Check your ingredients before you overdose on the cool.
Oh,
Check your ingredients before you overdose on the cool.
Damn. Okay, very interesting start. So this is Free Chili, featuring Sarah Green and
GemStones.
Oh.
If we could break down those walls to set you free. If we could build a ladder that tall to come up and see you.
Is GemStones a guy then?
I don't know. I don't know either of those people.
Okay.
Me down here.
Oh, I've just noticed that this says interlude. How can there be an interlude when all we've had so far is an intro?
So
All we've
maybe
had
it's
so
got
far is 2 interludes.
like a non-linear narrative it might have.
Okay.
If we could break down those walls to set you free, we would come up and see you. We would, 'cause we down here.
Okay.
Interesting.
Is this going to be a song now?
Well, yeah, this one's 4 minutes. This is
Okay.
Go Gadget Flow.
Okay. Is that an electric guitar?
Yeah.
This production's quite interesting, isn't it?
That's one thing that of all the Lupe projects I've heard is the production is always like it doesn't really sound like anything else.
Right.
I'm from a city in the Midwest, best city in the whole wide world. Say now, I'm from a city in the Midwest, best city in the whole wide world. Say now, I got my go gadget flow. I got my go
I got my go gadget flow.
Okay. Oh, I've not heard this before. This sounds like a bot.
Go.
On me, no ghost, no 16-bit like Sega Genesis. RG ball on the board, soundtrack on the track, Gemini on the job, set the G. And I'm back on my thing for the listeners.
So there's something about this rapping style that just feels so nostalgic to me. I think it's when I was a teenager, like banging out Twister and stuff.
Yeah.
So when I hear this rapping style in my head, I'm like, yeah.
It's 2007. Gadget Flow.
I got my go. Love, got the winning city on my back, so I'm back on my wrist like a basket rub. Plus I'm laying on the floor, blaming on the gold. Little rapper turned it out because I'm very plugged. Like an A in a circle with a pale little Urkel. What they say when they see you, G from the F to the F with the amazing verbal.
What?
Race in a circle like they race in a gerbil.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but I have to look at what he said about the @. He had a bar about the @ symbol.
Go, Gadget, go.
I got that.
Is that Inspector Gadget?
Yeah.
Go, Gadget, go.
So he said he'll concur that I'm serious with the words to the man up above. Thank you very much. That I got where I got and I'm at where I'm at, like an A in a circle with a pale little Urkel. What they say when they say little G.
At where I'm at.
Yeah, from the F to the F with amazing verbals while they race in a circle like they're racing a gerbil. That's
I am still a raisin in the sun, raging against the machine. From the MADI to the S to the ON. Move like a nigga supposed to get your dough when it go.
You can tell. You know, you can tell so much, like because
Go Gadget.
he's. I didn't really. I. It didn't occurred to me how strong his Chicago accent is.
Oh,
when
is it
you,
Chicago?
When you
Okay.
hear him say certain vowels,
Right,
you can
yeah,
hear it so
yeah.
strong.
I'm from the city in the Midwest, best city in the whole wide world. Say
There we
now,
go.
I'm from the city in the Midwest,
The best city in the whole wide world.
in the Midwest in the wide world.
beyond clean, if you know I'm genius, little rap is like Asian mouth. I love my mama in the running and she raised me off the 80s, baby.
How old was this guy when he released this?
Alright, I think Lupe Fiasco is 40?
Now?
Yeah. So he would have
Okay.
been mid to late 20s.
Okay,
Yeah.
he sounds young. Do you think? His voice sounds quite young.
Yeah.
I'm from the city in the Midwest, best city in the whole wide world. Say now, I'm from the city in the Midwest, best city in the whole wide
World.
When did he start repeating this a million times?
World. Hey, I mean, that's the hook. That's the hook.
No, it's
Yes,
the
it is.
go gadget flow.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
the hook. You just forgot.
World. I'm from the city in the Midwest with the whole city on my world. Hey, I'm from the city in the Midwest with the whole city on my world. Hey, I'm from the city in the Midwest. That is so
Okay.
catchy. I'm from the
That's
city in the
real
Midwest,
catchy.
city in the whole wide world. Hey.
Normally, I'm not the biggest fan of like repetitive songs, but that I really did
Yeah,
mind.
that's
'cause
fine.
It was fun. All right, so this is the coolest.
The coolest
Oh my
nigga, what? The coolest nigga, what?
Oh,
Did you get
sorry, that really
scared?
scared me. Okay.
The coolest nigga, what? The coolest nigga, what? The coolest nigga, what? The coolest nigga, what? Lord, please have sympathy and forgive my cool young history as the coolest nigga, what? I love the law, but sometimes it's like that I love me more. I love the seas and I love the shore. No love for no beach.
I like
Baby,
that.
it's law. But she
He's talking about loving the good and the bad. He said, I love the beach and I love the shore.
Oh, interesting.
And if the rain stops and everything's dry, she would cry just so I could drink the tears from my eyes. She teach me how to
boy.
fly.
Oh.
It's quite vivid imagery, isn't it?
So what did you say? When everything's dry,
She would cry tears just so
Just so
I
I
could
can
drink
drink.
from her eye.
that's a dedicated girl.
And if I ever die, she would commission my image on her bosom to him. Or maybe she retire as well. A match.
Is that what you're saying? Getting a tattoo? Commission my image.
Commissioned my image on her bosom.
Is that the way of saying a tattoo?
I guess so, yeah.
With a solid gold key, like the starter of a car, the opener of a door, or 2 pounds of raw. You gave.
I really like his lyricism.
Yeah, that's like...
It's so vivid. He really paints a picture.
Yeah, that's all, like, people who I've heard who love Lupe Fiasco always say that about,
Right.
and from the 2 albums I've heard, it's easy to hear.
Yeah.
The coolest nigga, what? The coolest nigga, what? The coolest nigga, what? The coolest.
He likes a
nigga,
repetitive
what?
chorus, doesn't he?
He does, yes.
I fuck with it. Coolest nigga, what? Coolest nigga,
Yeah,
what?
he's like a fan of like very dramatic production, right? Because of like the piano and the strings and like the choir kind of voices.
Yeah, I mean,
All
that
very like dramatic.
that production lends itself to, well, obviously we're only a few songs in, but it's already very conceptual, and that
Right,
lends
yeah,
it to
yeah.
being like very cinematic.
Okay, so this is the
The
one that
tune,
everyone's heard.
it's a banger.
Yeah. So Superstar featuring Matthew Santos. So we'll go to the next one. Isn't it Michael Santos in
No, Michael DeSanta. You're thinking of Los Santos. If you are what you say you are.
Okay, so this is
Paris, Tokyo.
Tokyo.
Paris.
Okay, Paris, Tokyo.
I know, but I gotta get up out of here, you know? Let's go to sleep in Paris. Wake up in Tokyo.
Oh, this is
It's
kind
jazzy.
of lo-fi vibes. This sounds quite modern. This sounds like stuff that like people are fucking with now. Don't you think?
Kind
A
of.
bit jazzy, bit lo-fi.
I love her, and I hate to leave her lonely. Ring, ring, went the iPhone. It was my homie. He said, let's hit Japan. If we
Back
can-
in the time when having an iPhone was a flex.
Yeah.
Well, that was the
When
year-
did the iPhone come out?
2007.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
The reason I get fly is Ivan Jasper. I even keep your picture in my passport. Let's go.
Passport.
Wherever
I go, she goes.
Eat up my kosher meal, exchange my dollar bills, lean back in my first class seat and sleep. No way where they barely understand what I speak, but they nod to my beats. I tell my fans who I am when they stand and
They barely understand, but they nod to the beat.
That's what we're doing.
That's the same
now.
energy when Andre said, "You don't even want to hear me, you just want to dance." And Hey Ya, it's the same energy.
Yeah.
take a train
To Rome or home,
Brazil.
for real.
I'll be there by your side, in your heart, and on your mind. I got
Do you know what it sounds like? Do you know what it sounds like? It sounds like, because why it's called the cool. What it sounds like so far is that the cool is like a metaphor for like temptations. Do you know what I mean?
Okay.
Like the superstar lifestyle.
Right. Yeah.
And it reminds me of, you know, in To Pimp a Butterfly, where Kendrick keeps referencing this Lucy character who's going to lure him in with all of these material things. Mm-hmm. It sounds like something along those lines.
Yeah, it's like don't fall for the cool.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
When I go, she goes.
I love that one.
That didn't feel like it was 4.5 minutes. It felt shorter.
No, it did, didn't it? Yeah, I love it. It was such a vibe. All right, so this is High Definition.
with Snoop Dogg and Pooh Bear.
So Pooh Bear, isn't he the guy who writes all of like Justin Bieber's songs and stuff?
I think.
Yeah, that's Pooh Bear.
I
I watched that documentary. I don't know why, but yeah. So he's like mostly a songwriter, right?
Take your word on it.
Okay, cool. Oh. Oh. This is quite 80s sounding, isn't it? With that
it is very
bass
80s,
and
yeah.
those keys. Is it is it a synth or is it an actual bass?
It sounds like a synth.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Oh. Boy. Oh, boy. This is an absolute bop. How have we not heard this? So I think that like soulful voice, I'm pretty sure that's Pooh Bear.
I would assume so.
It's more like a re-up. While the other hand throw the piece up, my other hand throwing weed without the E up. I got like 5 more, man, I'm something like Shiva. And that fall around before
What was that?
He's talking about how one hand holds this up, one hand holds another. He's like, I've got like 5 more. I'm like Shiva.
Right.
I made it out alive from the streets of the West Side, CHI. Now if that ain't home, you better tell her. Hijack the roll and when it shot the pilot. I'm trying to go public so I can get the private. Then send Busy to go and get the pilot.
Hijacked the role and went and shot the pilot. Hijack as in hijack a plane, but also
the role.
The role and shot the pilot episode.
Yeah, it's clever.
FN, S and double OP.
My life's in high definition. That's fire. My life's in high definition.
I feel like Snoop is underrated. When you have Snoop in your hook, it's fire.
Who doesn't rate Snoop? How is Snoop Dogg underrated?
Isn't it people don't realise how fire it is?
Everyone realizes that's why he's been relevant for 30 years.
I mean, that's true.
Loopy and Snoopy, let's go wild. Tiptoe through the dough, do it doggy style. Loopy hit the lotto, Snoopy hit the bottle. Roll the mic tight, they bite and might follow. Dressed in something so fresh and wonderful. F and S and double O.
That was fire.
That's in high definition.
You know, so far it's basically been like every single song I've been like, this is my favourite, like every single time.
I mean, that's the mark of a good album.
Yeah, hopefully it doesn't start dropping off. Okay, this is Gold Watch. Yours is silver.
Let's peruse the essentials of cool to breathe that make me feel flyer than my.
Is this him?
Yeah, Yeah,
it's a sample or something.
No, it's him.
I am American mentally with Japanese tendencies, Parisian sensibility, so stay out the vicinity of. Got my gold watch and my gold chain with my fancy car and my diamond ring with my fancy bra that she full.
So this is more of examples of like the cool, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like having the gold watch, the gold chains, and all of that is like the cool.
Yeah.
I like Mont Blanc pins and mostly paper. I like go yard bag.
He's dropping a lot of designer names, isn't he?
Yeah, and a lot of Japanese names as well.
Yeah, why is that? He mentioned Japanese before.
Well, he mentioned that he said that he is American, but his vibe is Japanese.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's what he said.
I can fuck with that.
Uncool magazine and Japanese manga.
Wait, what? And Japanese manga.
This guy definitely watches anime.
I mean, he literally just said Japanese manga.
Manga is not the same as anime.
I know, but there's a correlation between people who read manga and watch anime.
Okay.
Street Fighter 2. I just really hate Zangief from the beginning.
That's facts. He said
What
that.
is it?
I love Street Fighter 2, but I really hate Zenga, who's a character in Street Fighter 2.
Why is he hateable?
You know, in video games when there's like one really frustrating fucking character that you can't get past. That's him.
Okay. Right. Okay. I like the use of that sample.
Yeah.
All right, this is Hip Hop Saved My Life, featuring Nikki Jean.
It rings a bell, but I can't place it.
Dedicate. This one right here. Nah, I mean. He said, I write what I see. Right to make it
it's
right,
got
don't
the-
like what.
In it.
Boom, 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 yeah.
Yeah, like a cipher, right?
That's a track that's weak that he got last week. Cause everybody in the stew was like, that's that heat. With a sample from the 70s with a screwed up hook that went stack that cheese. Something. Stack that cheese. Mother, sister, cousin.
He said something, stack that cheese. Do you know what the same is the same energy as Sorry to Bother You? When Lakeith Stanford does the nigga shit.
You never heard of I push it harder for the
Reps Northside, so he rocks them braids. 1,100 friends on his MySpace page. Stack that cheese, got 700 plays. Producer made him take it down, said he had to pay.
You know what it has the energy of Stack That Cheese is Paperboy.
Paperboy, that's a banger. Paperboy. It's another Lakeith Stanford fucking.
Oh yeah.
you saved my life.
His man Cole said your time might be now. They played your freestyle over Wipe Me Down. Get his mama out the hood, put her somewhere in the woods, keep his lady looking good, have her rolling like she should, show us home is this a way.
It's such a detailed story.
It is, isn't it?
It's very detailed.
Really painting a picture.
Hip hop, you saved my life.
Okay.
That was a tragedy.
Kinda, yeah.
He went back to selling crack.
Okay, so this is Intruder Alert with Sarah Green again. Oh.
She said there was no love in her heart, cause one day your rapist attacked her and broke that arm apart. She said there was no way to fix it.
Damn. I mean, it hasn't been like the intro was really heavy,
Yeah.
and then it hasn't really been like that
No.
thus far until now.
Well, until the last one as well.
I mean, yeah, but it wasn't completely.
No.
It had just had elements.
There was no intruder. Loves to allow these demons to come in with no intruder.
So he's doing different like mini like vignettes, and so the first verse was about this woman who's a victim of abuse, and then now it's seemingly a guy who's a victim of drug abuse.
Right. Okay. So they weren't talking about the guy.
I don't think
the
so,
first-
because it sounded
no.
like the guy in the first verse was like this abuser character, and the guy in the second verse is like a victim of. That's why he remembers every needle, every alley.
They kind of so for this chorus where they're just saying "Intruder Alert," it's like the high strings sound like an alarm, don't they? Really?
Yeah.
Famine striking this homeland and no social standing in the economic pecking order.
Yeah, see,
Emergency relief.
now he's talking about someone who's in an impoverished land. Famine struck his place. He has no economic standing.
Okay, so it's like vignettes.
Yeah.
Before she reached the shore of the land of the free, where they feed you, treat you like equals, deceive you, stamp you, and call you illegal in that same.
Damn, you hear that?
What, about calling you illegals?
Yeah, it's just like, this is the land of the free, where they give you food and whatever, where they stab you and call you an intruder. Damn.
Intruder alert.
Okay, damn. That was a change of tone, wasn't it? Alright, so this is Streets on Fire.
The stars are alive, the plan is colliding, the plan is around. Here is a part of the sky, by the wall of the pair.
So that fucking Fatboy Slim.
Yeah, it does. I think it's a sample. I think I recognise it.
Death is on the tip of her tongue, and danger's at the tip of her finger. Disease, the virus is written in all directions. No safe zone, no cure, and no protection. No symptoms to find.
The virus, no symptoms, no cure,
Didn't he say
no
it was
direction.
Didn't he say it was written on erections? That's what I heard. Was that not right?
There's no cure. I mean, we got the vaccine now.
Didn't he say it was on erections?
What are you on about erections?
That's what he said, didn't he?
What? No.
No vaccines, remedies, and no corrections.
Okay.
He's talking about
He's
COVID.
not all
He's a
diseases
time
are the same.
traveller.
Stop it.
Yeah, but he said no. Like, how many diseases are there where there's no vaccine?
We have a vaccine.
Yeah, now we have a vaccine.
Quarantine your dreams and some of our connections. No
Quarantine dreams.
No, he didn't say
He's.
that.
I swear down. He said quarantine dreams.
quarantine your dreams and some of our connections. Don't let him in, not a
Quarantine.
Don't let him in.
friend, not a reflection. Everybody.
He's a time traveller.
Social distancing,
He's a
the
time
vaccine, the
traveller.
quarantine. He's got right the fever, drink fever, got it all.
The poor say the rich have the cure. The rich say the poor are the source. Revolutionary say it's psychological war.
He said the poor say the rich have the source, and the rich say the poor are the cause.
Poor say the nuns, nuns say the whores, and everybody is sure. The scientists say you
To be honest, I think he's like describing like a world-ending kind of epidemic.
No,
isn't
but
he?
I think he's
Pandemic.
using the imagery of a virus
Yeah.
as a metaphor. He's not literally talking about a
Yeah.
virus. He's talking about again. It follows that theme of temptation and fixation on material things. It sounds like what he's talking about.
Right.
death is a
Do you think this production has British energy? I think it does.
Well, because of this big beat.
It has British energy. I can't explain.
Well, I know that he has worked with Unkle before. I think they might be on this album. Unkle are UNCKLE.
Yeah.
And they make like weird, strange electronic. I saw them live actually, accidentally. I didn't even know who the fuck they were. But they make. I know he's influenced by their sound.
everything was here, then everything rewind. And new weather burn the feathers off everything fine.
It is, like you said, it's very apocalyptic, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right here, right now. It's all that, isn't it?
Okay, that was very interesting. That was very relevant to now. I guess this is
Little Weapon with Bishop G and Nikki Jean again.
Now little Terry got a gun he got from the store. He bought it with the money he got from his chores. He robbed the candy shop, told her lay down on the floor, put the cookies in the bag, take the pennies out the drawer.
But it's like they're saying that even the children are like searching for the cool.
Yeah.
Even their limited version of it.
He gonna blow away the bully that just pushed his ass.
Oh my god.
This is some
This is like
Native American throat singing.
Oh, I thought it was like
Monk.
choral monks.
Choral monks.
I killed another man today.
Oh.
Shot him in his back as he ran
Oh.
away. Then I blew up his
Were you expecting it to kick in like that?
No, but
And
that
And now they've sampled the deep voices, and now it's all chopped up.
Just 5 more dogs, then we can get a soccer ball. That's what my commanders say. How old? Now I don't know much about where I'm from, but I know I strike fear everywhere I come. Government want me dead, so I wear my gun. And camouflage suits made to fit youths, cause the ones off the dead soldiers hang a little loose. With AK-47s that they shootin'.
He said the suits, the ones of the dead shoulders of the dead soldiers, hang loose. They're too big for their children. So you know how, like, in some countries they have child warriors.
Right.
Smiles, heartless, violent, childhood destroyed.
This beat, like that drum and everything, it's like a marching thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Can't write their own names or read the words that's on their own graves. Think you gangsta pop the...
They can't read the words that's on their own graves.
Damn.
I mean, he did talk about it being macabre as well, and that's very macabre.
Yeah, but just like the way he uses words to describe it makes it so like...
It makes it pop.
Imagine if I had to console the families of those slain. I slayed on game consoles. I aim, I hold, right trigger to squeeze.
Is this still him?
Nah.
Oh no, so this is
Bishop G.
Okay.
Beat for the bombs, press pause for your moms, make the room silent. She don't approve of violent games. She leave, resume activity.
Have you heard these bars that these freaking PlayStation or Xbox bars that he started from the very start of his verse?
Oh no, I only just noticed it.
He's been doing it from the start of his verse. It's produced by the dude from Fall Out Boy.
Ah, Patrick Stump. That makes sense.
I don't fuck with Fall Out Boy. I fuck with his tune.
I used to fuck with Fall Out Boy.
I never did.
Marginally.
So he said, imagine if I had to console the families of those slain I slayed on game consoles. But then he kept it going. He said, I aim, hold, right trigger to squeeze, press up Y, one less nigga breathe, B for the bombs, press pause for your mums. Make the room silent. She don't approve of violent games. She leave, resume activity.
They're talking about video games. It's very
The bars are fire.
Yeah.
I don't agree with the.
I mean, is he saying he's not like blaming video? You know,
No,
how
he's
people
just
blame video
he's
games
using
for
it
school shooters and stuff.
as you know, as just a point of discussion.
Right. Yeah. Oh, that sound was piercing. Yeah. Okay. Very interesting. So this is Gotta Eat. Oh.
I swear, my sis nigga, I'm a killer. Man said life ain't easy. When niggas gotta eat, that's when shit get greasy. My man said life ain't easy. When niggas gotta eat, that's when shit get greasy.
This is crazy, this production. It started with that twangy country guitar.
Yeah, that's something fucking out of Red Dead Redemption.
Yeah.
Hey, he had a whole lot of cheese. Plus he was the Mac, had a whole lot of steez. Man.
Why do I not recognize the thing that's like do 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 do?
And he had a whole lot of seeds. Even his kids had meals, for real. Some rich small fries wrapped in paper since they was little. Went to church on a Sunday and saw a deep fry. Said he had beef and
I like all these food metaphors. He's done it a lot on the album where he takes this one small metaphor
like
concept and runs with it for the whole song.
Yeah.
To be continued on another menu. You did, you did, you did.
I can see that, like, I don't think anyone else at this time was making music like this, were they?
I mean, no.
No, he was kind of like just doing his own thing.
I mean, no, because
wasn't
if you think back to like 2007,
yeah,
like the biggest artists in the game were 50 Cent, Kanye West, Jay-Z.
Right.
And he was his own
he's doing his own
thing,
thing.
yeah.
So this is Dumb It Down, featuring GemStones and Graham Burris?
Graham Burris. Sounds like an English professor.
Let's say Graham.
Graham crackers. Yeah. Does it know Sound of the Hills? Yeah.
Oh, another cipher.
I'm fearless, now hear this, I'm earless, and I'm peerless, that means I'm eyeless. The windshield is minstrel, the whole grill is roadkill, so trill and so sincere, yeah, I'm
Did he say the windshield is menstrual? But he went menstrual.
I don't think he said it's menstrual.
What do you think he said? As in it's got blood on it? then he said something about roadkill.
The windshield is menstrual.
Let's just go back and see.
The windshield is menstrual, the whole grill is roadkill, so true.
He might have said that. The windshield is menstrual. He might have said that.
Maybe.
To both pills when the bloke in the trench coat and the lokes in the chia head.
So when did
Morpheus.
when did The Matrix come out?
When did,
Was it way before this?
ages when it came out in 1999.
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
Dear, my sense of time.
Jesus.
Bad.
We don't care about the weather, nigga. You'll sell more records if you.
And I'm
Yeah,
mouthless.
so then they're basically like saying like the long words or whatever aren't cool.
Yeah.
They aren't cool, so dumb it down.
Dumb it down.
So it's not the cool.
She fine and she flying, I feel I'm flying by, cause my mind's on cloud nine and in the mind
the cool
at the
flow.
same time.
What?
Pimp see the wings on an underground king, who's also Klingon to infinity and beat.
Pimp C the king on an underground king. Pimp C UGK underground king.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm flying on Pegasus, you flying on a pheasant. Right up in the white powder, pick her other fire flowers.
He said I'm flying on a Pegasus. You're flying on a pheasant, which means you're Ant-Man.
I don't think pheasants fly.
I swear they do.
I don't think so.
Spit hot fire like down on Chappelle's skit. Yeah, smell it on my unicorn. Snort the white horse.
He said spit hot fire like Dylan on Chappelle's skit. Did you ever watch Chappelle's show?
No.
So there's a skit where like he gets asked who his top 5 favorite rappers are.
Okay.
And he goes Dylan, 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 and Dylan.
Okay.
You've been shedding too much light, Luke. You're making them want to do right, Luke. They're getting self-esteem, Luke. These girls are trying to be queens.
That sounds
This
like
is definitely Graham Burris.
that sounds like Pink Guy. Joji, it sounds like Pink Guy.
They're starting to think that smart is cool, Luke. They're trying to get about the hood, Luke. I'll tell you what you should do.
And I'm brainless.
Are we sure he's not like a scientist or a philosopher or like something like that where he's being like, being intelligent is cool?
I don't know who this guy is. I don't know.
They said they need proof like a vestless chest about the best fair FF jet in the
They said they need proof like a vestless chest.
That's quite good.
And what the fuck is go yard, nigga? Make your brain for the chicks. I like you.
G, they told me I should come down, cousin, but I flatly refuse.
I ain't dumbed down, no.
Dumb it down.
That was one of the strangest songs I've
Yeah.
heard in a while. Okay,
So this is featuring Unkle.
So it's Hello/Goodbye, Uncool featuring Unkle.
Uncool featuring Unkle.
No, Uncool.
Yeah, Uncool featuring Uncle.
Cool.
Yeah.
You do the piano?
They're a group. Uncle of a group. They're a British group.
Oh, they're a group. How
Yeah.
many people are in there?
I don't know. I remember when I saw them, I wasn't paying attention. So.
Okay.
Hello darkness, hello sunshine, hello night at all, hello oblivion, hello
Yeah, this definitely has British energy.
hello darkness, hello sunshine, hello night at all.
All in together, the weather is better than ever. I hope it never ends. I hope it lasts forever.
Said everything's gonna be fine. Said everything's gonna be all okay.
I don't know if it's just because the only thing I've heard Uncle do is their collaboration with Tom York. But this is very Radiohead vibes to me. I don't know if I'm saying that because...
No!
Yeah, the drums,
That-
the little voices, that's very OK Computer era.
No, I don't hear it.
Okay. I'm sorry, are you telling me this doesn't sound Radioheady?
No, this sounds like...
The bass and the guitar both sound
No,
Radioheady.
it doesn't sound like Radiohead. It sounds like Muse ripping off Radiohead. That's what it sounds like.
Okay. This literally sounds like Paranoid Android.
It sounds like Just.
It's early Radiohead.
Just.
Yeah, but this is like a shock to the system. If you're a hip hop fan listening to this album, this is a bit like, whoa, what the fuck is this? Why it's uncool in brackets?
Yeah.
Do you
But,
think? Because people are like, nah, this ain't cool.
I mean, I don't fuck with it. I think it's... I don't... It's not that I don't... I like the idea of it. I like the idea of it. I don't like it because it's uncool. I just don't fuck with it because I think it's a bit messy.
All right.
Cool.
Cool. Okay. I mean, it was a change of... that was the shit that I was listening to when I was this age, though, because I was just... So for me, this would have been like the highlight.
Yeah, no, but it just...
2007.
It just sounded like someone listened to the Bends once and was like, I want to do that.
Oh, okay, computer, I think more. Alright, so this is The Die featuring GemStones.
What is it? The death of the cool.
That's cool.
Well, I heard like you cows that all your enemies want to shoot you down. Somebody gotta know what you've been told in your ear, but where's going round?
The electric guitar's a bit jarring, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
What I hear is going down. Somebody gotta.
This is the first one on the album I haven't liked.
This is the second one on the album I haven't liked.
Okay.
After the last
But
one.
for me, it's just the different, like, this one is, the quality has been up here and then suddenly it's down here, do you know what I mean?
I mean,
Like, the dip is quite severe.
I think that the meshing of that, of like rock aesthetics has been very awkward in the last two songs.
Do you think? Okay.
Yeah, and throughout the album, the hooks have been so good, and this hook is just not it.
Right.
Step in his box, running from whether you couldn't break him with a padlock. Acting a drunk.
He really can spit fast though, can he?
Like
He's
Twister.
he's doing Twister levels.
Listen, niggas do key in the next few minutes. Just remember my niggas, head for a G.
Hey.
What's that song playing in the background?
What's up now, nigga?
Ah! Okay, so this is Put You On Game.
Let me put you on. Don't you know that I run this place and I've begun this race? Must I rerun this pace? Love my darkness, I've made them heartless.
Sounds like fucking Game of Thrones.
You mean the strings?
Yeah.
It's very dramatic, yeah.
I'm sure somebody find you tied in this bag behind the hospital, little baby crack addict's head. Then maybe you can grow up.
This is very dark again, isn't it?
It is as dark and apocalyptic and devilish like a couple of the first tracks.
Yeah.
I hope your bullet holes become mouths to say my name, cause I'm the...
He was really playing like a villainous character,
Yeah.
wasn't he? Okay, so this is Fighters featuring Matthew Santos again.
When the fighters are all around, all the lovers are on the ground. It's the girls, it's my life.
Why did he say money like that? Is it money?
Oh, was it money? I thought it was like my life or
No,
something.
he said money. It was the original housey.
Or is it something they could never believe? Or is it something you could never achieve? All the lovers are on the ground. No one will save you anymore. Is it cars? Is it girls?
Wait,
The car.
wait for it.
You're up and around.
Cars.
Is it my life? The world? Is it girls? Is it my life? The world?
Is it my night?
Now we just got one more to go. L-U-P-N. When the fighters are all around.
Did he ever actually release an album called LUPN?
I don't think
Because
so.
that's like the second time they mentioned it, at least.
I don't think so. No, I think the next album of this was Lasers.
Okay.
Is it my life? The world. LupeFiasco.blogspot.com.
The Blogspot?
Congratulations, ladies. This next one's for you.
Oh, okay.
For you!
Okay, I'm here for it.
Peace.
That was strange.
It was a strange song. It was annoying that the feature was so distracting because he had bars.
Okay, so this is the last one. So this is Go Baby,
Go Baby, Go.
featuring GemStones.
Well, sometimes I go out by
Stop
myself.
thinking of other
I
songs.
think I know how to.
Where my ladies at? I said, where my ladies at? Let's find somewhere we can go crazy at. Go baby, go baby, go baby, go baby, go baby, go baby, go baby.
It's a bit messy. The production's
Go
a bit
baby.
messy.
Go baby.
The production's messy, I think.
Yeah, secretly.
Short shot, fire, crack, strap, gangs, fantastic, super size, extra cheese.
Extra cheese.
Let's release.
Okay,
Go baby.
so
What did you think?
that's the album. I think it started off really, really strong, and I think it was a little bit of a downward spiral.
I don't think that downward spirals. I don't think it was very significant. I don't think it started until like the last 4 songs, and there's 19 songs.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it was very long.
But you know,
I to be honest, because it started out so strong, I was so excited, and then it kind of set the bar a little bit too high, and then it like kind of every song disappointed me ever so slightly.
but even in the songs that weren't the best, you can see that there's a big idea. It's
yeah.
like it's not just about this one song. There's an idea to the album and there's a concept,
for sure.
and it's ambitious,
Very.
which is commendable.
I can see why it's like deemed the classic, because he was so clearly like on his own wave, like he was doing his own shit while everyone else was over here and he was over here. So I can see why he's like seen in that way, that he was carving his own path.
Yeah, it's a distinct voice
for sure, and even like just everything about it, to be honest, was different. Yeah, the production was different, his lyricism, like everything. Okay, cool. So that's what we thought of the album. Let us know what you think in the comments down below.
Make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on the bell.
And we'll see you next time.
All right.